Don't be scared, it's only us. Welcome or welcome back. I'm Sarah, this is my mother Dawn, and today we have a very special video. We've been saving clips not in our other videos, of vintage Halloween only. We'll see blow molds, die cuts, candy pails, noisemakers, and everything creepy and ooky in between. So let's take a spooky stroll and see what we can find. These noisemakers, these are so nice. I love the graphics on this with the witch and the ghost and the skeleton. And this is $15. And this one's really cool too. It has the black cat and the pumpkin for also $15. And it has its maker label on the bottom. It's stamped U.S. Metal Toy Manufacturing Company, made in USA. And we love this blow mold. This is one that we found at actually a Salvation Army. This one is $95. It's so cool. It's the haunted house. This little owl decoration is so cute. It has the honeycomb body and then the paper top. It is marked 1980 and it is $8. I didn't even notice this magazine. Cracked Monster Party, $10. I love the graphics. You have Dracula and his date, and they're drinking blood from this unsuspecting victim just laying on the diner table. This game is really cool. It's called Hocus Pocus. The seeing is believing game. How many rabbits? No one knows. The ones that count are those that glow. It is a glow-in-the-dark game. It is $40 as is. I have never heard of this game. I'm going to have to look this up when I get home, but the box alone is amazing. Some Halloween, we have these party hats. These are really cool with the cat, and then you have the yellow fringe. That's $14. And then this pumpkin is really nice with the cat and the trick. That's $50. And this plastic mask is really cool. I love the colors. The pinks, they're very bright. It does have a crack on the side, and this is $35. Lots of noisemakers over here. This one's nice for $30. Then you have the blow ones for $26. The pumpkins for $45. The tambourines are really neat. This little cat one is $45. And then the tambourine, it doesn't have anything on it, just the sides for $35. And then this witch is very cool. This one is $40, and I love those graphics. I love that moon and the owl. Oh, and the cat by her feet. Metal Toy Manufacturing Company, made in USA. Oh wow, I didn't even see the ones up here. A really big collection of noisemakers, and this little cat, that is $18. Ooh, and look at that sassy witch. She is $40. They opened up the upstairs and added more booths, and there are so many cool Halloween things. They even have the little die cuts in their original bags. This one is $65 for the skeleton. I like these candles. They have the leaves. It's $15 for the two. This blow mold is amazing. It has a witch's cauldron and the witch. That is $165. Up here you have an owl lantern for $100. And this one has 4 die cuts inside for $135. They also have these skull knotters for $45. I love this set. It's very hard to find now. We used to find them a few times, but they are so neat. You hit the top of their heads and their mouths, it'll look like they're going chomp, 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 chomp. This witch die cut is really cool. I love the colors with the orange and the green, and she even has black tights, and it is marked made in USA 1980. We found a few things in this back room, but the light is out, so maybe it's the ghost turned the light off, so I'm going to bring a few things out. They have this really cool mask and costume. This is $16. It is by Collegeville. My mom found the light. Good job, Mom. We're going to get this for ourselves. We don't have this one. It is one we don't have because we don't have many ghosts. And this is $48, which really isn't too bad because it's the larger size. They do make a smaller one. And this ghost is carrying the skull and the pumpkin. They have this mask also. This mask comes with a bow tie and a black hat. And they have one of the popcorn ghosts for $20 and the pumpkin up top. And an entire collection of these Monster World, and eerie and creepy magazines. The best cover out of all of them is this one. This is 10. And here is the land of pumpkin Halloween pails. This one is $16, Empire Casper candy pail. I like the shape of these faces. These are $8 each, $19.97 Grand Venture pumpkin pails. Now look at that guy smirking. He is $10 General Foam. And this one has a sticker of a witch. It says Witch's Kettle. This one is $12.50 Union Products. And down here we have two different blinkies. They are $12. They don't have their light or their cord. That one's 12, that one's 10, because that one has a little more paint wear on it. And I completely looked over this. They're calling it Big Mouth Frankenstein. And this plastic pail is $10. And here is a selection of really nice blow molds, a variety of them. They have the small pumpkin. He is $32. Then we have the buckets. They are $13. And I love this one. It is the ghost, and that one is holding a pumpkin head. Sometimes you see them and they are holding the cat head, and that one is $65. We also have the pumpkin with the witches at the bottom and the black cat. That one is $48. And in the back is the one that we don't have, but maybe one day. It is the ghost with a skull, and that is $42. This witch is $149, but she is a great size, very tall. The scarecrow is really cool. What a funny face. This is $20. A pumpkin scarecrow has their trick-or-treat bag, $129. Another blow mold for $44.95. They also have this thermos, which is really nice. You can add it to your Halloween collection because it has similar colors in the orange and the brown. This is a 1971 thermos for $17.95. And a very large skull die cut for $12.95, and you can tell that it glows in the dark. I love those eyes. Has purple in them. And these are interesting popcorns. I love the black outlines on them. And you have the cat with the pumpkin, and then this witch is really cool. They are $15 each. And you also have that pumpkin and the classic witch. Here's a ceramic ghost. I love the classic ghost outline. This is $9. And they also have the plastic pumpkins up top for $8 each. Here's a honeycomb ball. We have a few of these at our house, but they also have this witch dancer. She is made of paper, and then her little arms and her legs hang down, and she is $20. Here's a large ghost blow mold. It kind of resembles a tree. That one is $125. And they have these ghost blow molds. They are both $85 each. They do have quite a bit of paint wear, but they have this doll still here that I love for $25, and those googly eyes. Here's some Halloween candy containers, and I love these. Usually you see these in a case, but to actually be able to touch them and look at them, the witch is $40, and we have the scarecrow. That one is $60, and you have the little cat and the pumpkin for $30, another scarecrow. But my favorite, I love this cat and his little striped outfit, and that one is $80. Another ghost blow mold for $125, and then you have the vampire. The Dracula is $150. They also have this blow mold. It is $60, but it has such great colors. Sometimes you'll see them faded or the color has flaked off, and that's not too bad, especially for the condition. A 1973 Raggedy Ann costume for $35. These plastic lanterns are so cool. The skull is $175, and this witch is $425. You have more pumpkins. The one in the back is $275, and that shocked pumpkin is a vibrant neon orange at $265. The pumpkin lantern is $95, and then these scarecrows are $125 each. The small plastic witch is $65. Same for the black cat. And this one is really funny. It is a Frosty the Snowman, but it is orange. It looks like a Halloween snowman, and he is $145. And even more cats. This one is amazing with the yellow wheels. That is $295. And the smaller cat next to it with the stripes is $125. The witch blow mold is $235, and she's surrounded by all of these noisemakers. They're about $25 each, but that cat is $60. And so is there's a Winky pumpkin. It's a little hard to see, but I love this metal bucket. It's so cool. It has the haunted house and a witch and an owl. It goes around with the ghost, and it has the smiling jack-o'-lantern face on the front for $265. This noisemaker is really cool. It has a ghoul and a cat and an owl for $28. And then this flying witch, she is $75. This witch blow mold light is really cool. I have never seen one like this. It is $18. There's also the little ghost salt and pepper shakers, and these glasses. They are by Libby. They are $8 each, but they are great. Look at that classic pumpkin design. Here's little bisque children. They are $15 for the two. And look at this skeleton. He is big. He is $48. Small popcorns, they have the witch and they have a ghost, and these are $15. And I like the face on this jack-o'-lantern. He is smirking. That is $14. Oh, and you have this delicate plastic witch. She has her cat in the pumpkin, made in Taiwan, for $8. And they have this package of honeycomb pumpkins. This one's cool because it's the honeycomb on the bottom, and you put the pumpkin face on, and then it has the witch's hat. You get 3 of them for only $5, so this is very tempting. More plastic characters here. This is $10 for Dracula, and it has his owl and the skull. Oh, look at this witch. She is stirring her pot. The ceramic cat TV lamp is really nice. I love the eyes. It really adds something to it. That's $125. You have this cat, a scaredy cat, for $35, and a classic skull popcorn hanging for $22. I like this cookie cutter set that they have. I love the graphics because you could put it out as decoration, as a display. It is $9.50, and it features that witch with an owl and a cat and pumpkins, and it does have all of the cookie cutters on the inside with a really neat paper that sits behind them. There's quite a bit of Halloween in this case. The witch is $39, and there's the mache lanterns. The one in the front, the cat, is $295. The one in the back, the screaming pumpkin, is $259. This one is $225, and the one above is $265. They also have the small pumpkins going along, and that face, that is a very frightened face for $99. I love this blow mold. It's very different because it has a flat back and then is round on the front. It is $75. The ceramic skull is really cool. I love that it has pink brains. It is $20. I love this pumpkin blow mold because it's one of those that is taller instead of fatter, and it is $75. The skull is interesting. It feels, yep, it is foam. and it has a latex over it. The skull even has an exposed brain. This is $32. And beneath it, there's this very cool old doll head. This one is $15, and you can see the paint is just crinkling off of it. Some more Halloween. These ones are reproductions, but they're really cool. I really like the glitter on them. They're by Department 56. You have the shiny, glittery skull and then the witch in the front, and they are $35 each. And I like that mask. Okay, we found more blow molds, and they have that pumpkin that we don't have, but they also have this one that we don't have. It has cats around the bottom. This one is $78. Then you have the pumpkin scarecrow next to it for $65. Here's some hanging skeletons. And a Haunting We Will Go party hat in the back is $38. There's also a Halloween issue of Mad Magazine for $24. And then the paper plate in the back with the cat is $16. And you know that Halloween is coming because the last time we were here, this entire top was full of these blow mold pumpkins. Now they only have two of them, a smaller-ish and a large one. This one on the left is $48, and the large one, which is huge, is $95. I love spooky books, and this one is a Walt Disney Productions Presents The Haunted House. It has Mickey, Pluto, and Donald, and there are eyes inside the tree trunk. This is $5. Here's a big blow mold. It features the skeleton and the gravestone. R.I.P. Ashes to ashes and dust to dust. Here lies someone I wouldn't trust. That is $195. And this skull is really neat. It feels like it's made of plaster. It's quite heavy. It is $12 and very spooky. This doll is amazing. I love the little pieces that are falling off of it, but look at this face. It has the little open mouth, and if you can see inside, it has little tiny teeth and those eyes and the cracks on its face. This is only $6. I love these monster models. You have Frankenstein's monster. Unfortunately, its tag is turned, so I don't know how much, but this one's really cool, and it is a tall one. It is the Mummy for $150. Here is another model. It is a different version of the Mummy. This is $150, and then in the back, they have the Wolfman for $100. These witches are so funny. They are $25, and they have these rubbery faces. Look at that. She is cackling, and she has her little witch's broom. Then this one over here has black cats on her outfits. Somebody did a very nice job making these. I like this one too. It is made out of raffia and wood, and it has the scarecrow, but also a witch. This is $6. I love these posters. They're not vintage, but I love their designs. It's $23.95, and this one's for the Monster Show. And this one is for the Midnight Show with Bela Lugosi and Boris Karloff's movie, The Black Cat. And I love that ghost. It looks like a skeleton. I love the cover of this hardcover book, The Ghost of Five Owl Farm by Wilson Gage. This is $10, and they also have a book, The Ghosts of London, for $15. This banner is so cool. It is hanging on a wooden rod and a string, and it has Happy Halloween with the witch and the cat and a bat and a pumpkin. This, surprisingly, is only $5, so this is coming home with us. These Halloween party hats are really cool. The one in the center with the black hat is $35, and then they have the small hats in the back for $20 each. Up the top is a giant pumpkin. He is $105. Halloween plates are $25 each, and they also have a witch on a stick. She is $65. And then the little candles, the larger ghost in the middle, that one's $11, and $15 for the cat. Here's a little costume set with the small glasses, the nose, and the mustache. That is 10. This really cool skull, that one is 29. Then you have the little plastic and the ceramic ghost for 10. This tin is neat. I love the images on the side. It has the dancing skeleton and the ghosts with the gravestones and a haunted house. The jack-o'-lantern is on the top, and this is $22. This little magazine is dated October 1969, Pack-O-Fun, the only scrap craft magazine. This is the gruesome twosome. Look at that pumpkin and the black cat. This is $3. Here is a vintage costume, a 3-in-1 costume, mask, and treat bag. Looks like a fortune teller by Topstone Industries for $13. A ceramic scarecrow, $12. And they also have this tiny tot costume for $13. It is quite small for a small face, a little vampire witch. Here's another costume. It is Scooby-Doo, 1980 Hanna-Barbera. It has Scooby right in the middle and a ghost on his shoulder. That is $10. And right next door, we have the Care Bears. Tenderheart Bear, also $10. I have never seen a doll framed like this. The doll is inside. It has the convex glass, but the groom is just made of clothing. The groom has no head. It is on sale for $25. Here's a ceramic ghost made to look like the blow molds. This is $40, and it has the ghost carrying the pumpkin head. They have the costumes at the top of this case. They seem to be around $75 to $85, but I do like that skeleton one. And the box itself is really cool. This noisemaker is really different. It is green, and it has the black cat and the pumpkin. It is $50. And this is the booth I've been waiting for. They have so many great Halloween things. The big pumpkin on the right, that is $450. The small one is $240. You go across and you have this giant cat. So many great Halloween items. It is $250 for the witch party game in the back. And these little skulls, these are $38. They are made of ceramic and they are marked Japan on the bottom. You have the small lanterns. Ooh, and the spooky pumpkin candles and the skull candles and that witch candle in the back. That is by Girly, and it's in its original box. There's also the skeleton in a casket. The orange skull with the black candle is $75. The noisemakers are marked about $29 to $59. There's a owl clicker. That one is $39. More noisemakers and candy holders. The tambourine in the back has really cool images. That is $165. Ooh, a coffin bank. That is $75. These noisemakers are $65. More clickers. The small clickers in the front are $29. And the last shelf, more noisemakers, and there's one candy box left. The last time I was here, there were more of these candy and treat boxes. That one is $149. It's such an amazing collection. Don't you just love all that orange and black? Thank you so much for joining us. I'll put our shop links in the description in case you'd like to check them out. Happy Halloween, and we'll see you in the next one. Mom, we're waving.